Welcome to Kathmandu. Arrived in Kathmandu last night and super excited to be here, and today we're gonna head out and explore the city and see what it's got to offer. So let's get this video underway. First stop on the tour of Kathmandu is the Swayambhu, monkey temple. It's like it's feeding time. Setting up these stairs now. See where they take us.
And then there is no new one in the street because the NGO have for that, to operate the female dog, so there's no more operate coming.
Swayambhu is actually a Tibetan term meaning variety of trees, and it's representative of the vast number of different kinds of trees that can be found on the hill. And there's also a Tibetan monastery museum and library on site. So this site's actually Buddhist, but just some of the locals have been chatting to, it's actually revered by both Buddhists and Hindus. And for those of you that don't know, according to the most recent census in Nepal, just over 80% of the population adhere to the Hindu faith, with a majority of the remainder being Buddhists. Loads of prayer flags. It's quite an impressive place. So if you're going on a trek or something and you've got a bit of time up your sleeve in Kathmandu, I definitely recommend you come here and just spend an hour or two just wandering around, looking at the the monkeys, and obviously the cultural significance of the place is quite extraordinary. Alright, so we might wrap this up now, and next stop on the tour is Boudhanath. Hectic. Right, so we're just over to another part of town now, just heading into Boudhanath.
One thing you have to understand, you can use the ticket for...
Alrighty, so we're inside. Entrance fee was 400 rupees. There's actually a fair bit of history attached to it, as you would expect. Said it was founded around 500 BC. Yeah, so if you've got a bunch of places that you want to visit around Kathmandu, like hiring a driver just to take you around for the day is probably like not such a bad idea. Like the roads are pretty chaotic. If you don't have a lot of experience like driving or riding motorcycles on the roads of developing countries, it could be a little bit more risk than what you're prepared to accept. Alright, so once again, definitely recommend you come and take a look at Boudhanath if you're in Kathmandu. And now I'm just going to head over to Pashupatinath, and I think we might call it a day after that. Pretty keen to head back to the hotel and have a swim and a cold beer. Fucking carnage. Come undone there in a big way. Namaste.
Namaste.
Could you tell us what the purpose of these flowers are?
These are for offering inside of main temple. When Hindu people come to this temple, they buy these and they offer inside of main temple for offering.
Alright, so just felt like doing a little cultural activity, so I've got a little basket here of some flowers and some incense, and I'm just going to head up to this temple up here and pay my respects.
First you visit and you will see later.
So there is a one temple.
Yep.
And normally one temple there is a one Shiva Linga, but there is a one specific temple where there is a two Shiva Linga, and one Shiva Linga represents exactly the same Shiva Linga which is inside the temple. Alright. Even local people, they have no idea about that Shiva Linga. Eh? The Shiva Linga I'm going to show, but even many local people, they have no idea about that.
Yeah.
So it's just over there.
And old mate's going to show me what I need to do.
You see the Shiva Linga up there? Yeah. Yeah, it has a four natural face, and it is exactly same Shiva Linga which is inside the temple. And from this Shiva Linga you see the direction of the main temple.
Yep.
It's straight. It's like a, you know, another version, or not another shadow part of the main Shiva Linga.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Lord Shiva is everywhere. So those people who are not allowed to go inside the temple, they come here and they worship this temple, and they can get the same energy which is they can feel inside the temple.
Cool.
Yeah,
Got it.
so if how we worship is we can take off the shoes and we can go inside the temple and we can chant some mantra, and you can offer your coconut and everything.
Great. Yeah, so you just had the guy back there working with that bamboo, so that's what they actually put the dead bodies on when they take them down to the river for cleansing and then for cremation.
And you can see the cremation very close from just up there. And this is the temple of Kama Sutra. You can see the 6 poses around the temple.
Nice.
And Kama means a pleasure. Let's go to the last temple over there. People get down in monsoon season, if there is rain, most of the people they use. And yeah, normally it's take 3 to 4 hours complete.
This is really just fascinating.
Mostly is the transportation of
So just at the entrance to the main temple just now, but unfortunately it's for Hindus only, so that excludes me. So I'm just pottering around out the front for a couple of minutes, and yeah, so that was actually pretty fascinating. Like that local bloke that was showing me around, yeah, he's just touched upon some pretty interesting subjects, I think. Some subjects like human impulse and the pursuit of pleasure, and that leads to addiction, and yeah, he actually got really deep into it, and I thought like, well, yeah, this guy's quite insightful, and it's probably the type of guy that should be working at a rehab clinic or something. But yeah, I think this here, Pashupatinath, definitely the highlight of the day. Like, I've never seen a body being cremated before. So that's, yeah, it's really quite full on, part of the experience. But yeah, you can't go past this place. If you're in Kathmandu, you definitely need to visit Pashupatinath. Alright, so we're back out, and this is day 2 in Kathmandu. So just got one more location that we're going to check out this morning. It's in the southern area of the city. It's the Swayambhu Temple. So following that, I'm gonna have to come back to the hotel and start getting ready, because tomorrow I'm heading up to the Annapurna region to start a trek. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. It should be a perler. So I'm here at the Swayambhu Temple, which is situated south of Kathmandu city. And this particular temple was built during the Malla dynasty to honor the royal goddess Swayambhu Bhavani. And the Malla dynasty ruled the Kathmandu Valley for close to 600 years, from the year 1201 to 1779. So the temple itself, it only opens once a year from what I've been reading, and that particular time in the year is during the festival of Dashain, which is one of the major Hindu festivals of Nepal, and it actually occurred about a week and a half ago on October 5, so I just missed it. And I really love this architecture. It's like super ancient. Some of the stonework here is hundreds of years old. Right guys, that's it from Swayambhu Temple. Time to rock and roll. Right, I'm in Durbar Square, and as a foreigner, I have to pay the foreigner tax to get in, which is 1,000 rupees. But make sure you hold on to your ticket, because purchasing that one ticket will get you access to numerous temple sites around the city.